Y'all come on in. We skipping the intro today because we got a long way to go. Okay? Y'all saw the title of the video, my first time dating a white guy. Story got a little twist to it though, okay? So y'all know I'm a massage therapist in real life, and I have my own business providing massages, right? So this young man, or this older gentleman rather, contacted me for a massage one day, and I ended up finessing my way into a date. Okay? Finessing. I use that word loosely. But anyway, I finessed my way into a date. So he contacted me for a massage. Long story short, I ended up at his house. So anytime before I make a house call, I always call somebody up and let them know where I am to be on the safe side. So when I, especially if it's a man, I pull up, I was like, oh, it's a new area. This house is freshly built. So whoever this is probably got a little coin. Okay. And I see the car outside. It's a newer, what you call them cars? It's like a Jeep Gladiator or something. Whatever it was new. I ended up finding out he had just got this car. It's like $70,000 for this car. Okay. But I pulled up and let my friend know that I had arrived to my appointment. So he greeted me at the door. You know, he's like maybe 5'7", muscular build. You know, I'm 5'9". I ain't really into short guys like that. I'm just there to do my job and I'm finna go. Okay, get my bag and I'm out the door. So I set up my table. You know, I'm doing his massage and everything. And he telling me his whole life story. Okay. Some of y'all like to talk a lot during y'all massage. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. He started telling me his whole life story. He started telling me that his wife had divorced him. He had, I think, 2 or 3 younger kids. He had just moved in his house, obviously. He had to get help with decorating the house, and he was telling me about all the decorations in his house. Then he told me that he was online dating. So I'm like, okay. But anyway, he was online dating. He said some lady had showed up to his house. He had met her online, but when she showed up to his house, he said he had prepared dinner. He said he made oxtails, y'all. I didn't know white people eat oxtails. But anyway, he said he had made oxtails for her. And he said when he opened the door, he was like, dang, I should have made more oxtails. So I guess she was a little large for his taste. Granted, y'all know I'm thicker than a Snicker. So this lady had to be like real juicy. You know what I'm saying? But he said, he was like, I should have made more oxtails. So I'm just laughing, and he was telling me about his experience with dating online. I'm trying to give him advice or trying to, lighten the situation, because he was talking like he hadn't had any luck with online dating. So I'm just sitting here, rubbing his shoulders, massaging his neck and his very nice anatomy. Massaging his neck and his very nice anatomy. And let him just tell me all about it. Helping him to relax. So we finished with the massage or whatever. And he was like, I'm trying to pack up my stuff so I can go. And he was like, come over here. This chair that I was telling you about, I got a deal on this chair. I got it from this place. And it was only like so many hundreds of dollars. I was like, it was one of them zero gravity chairs that he had in his house. He was like, come on, you got to try it out. So I'm thinking in my head, like, why is this white man don't want to let me leave his house? But I was like, okay. So I went over there and tried out the chair. It was real comfortable. I ain't gonna lie. It was a comfortable chair. It was an expensive chair too. But hey, it was a very comfortable chair. So we talked a little bit more, maybe like 3 or 4 more minutes. I complimented him on the stuff in his home. I told him he did a good job putting his house together because he didn't have a woman there to help him. But I told him it still looked nice or whatever, and gave him some suggestions for things to put on the wall in his foyer. So I'm packing up my stuff and getting ready to head out the door. And he was like, how much do I owe you? And I was like, it's $65 for today. And he was like, how about we make it $100? And I was like, sir, you had my curiosity, but now you have my attention. Okay? Y'all, he left me a $35 tip. I was like, okay, that was very nice of him. He's a generous young man. So, he kind of gave me that vibe, like he was flirting with me, while we was talking a little bit. So I get home that night and I'm talking to my friend. I was like, I think my client that I had today, I think he might like me. And y'all, let me mind y'all, this is at the beginning of my level up. I had just lost weight, learned how to put on my makeup, was having my hair done and stuff like that, okay? And I showed up to his appointment looking pretty. I had on minimal makeup, and I had on my wig, of course. Not this one, but I had on the wig. Long, flowy, curly, something like that. I had on the wig when I met him, and minimal makeup, okay? Beginning of my level up journey. So, I said to my friend, I think this man, I think he was flirting with me today. I think he might like me. So I was like, watch this. I'm going to finesse my way into a date. That's what I told her. Watch me finesse my way into this to this date. So she was like, all right, just be careful or whatever. So I always follow up with my clients like a couple days later, right? So I messaged him. I'm gonna read y'all the text messages. I don't have a screen share thing. I don't know how to do that, so y'all just gonna have to bear with me, okay? So I messaged him for his follow-up, and I say, good afternoon. We're gonna call him Greg, you know, to protect the satisfied. We're gonna call him Greg. I said, good afternoon, Greg. Just following up to make sure you're not super sore today. Greg replies, good afternoon. No, not sore. Not sore at all. I hope your day is going well. Me, it's perfect, thanks. Got myself a massage today. He replies, no way. That's awesome. It's great. It's good to treat yourself like that often. It's good to be spoiled sometimes. And he is right. To which I replied, for sure, I get one every month. It was much needed after how busy I've been. Between my clients and working out 5 days a week, I have to get a massage faithfully. He replies, well, you definitely deserve it for sure. Are you taking at least 1 or 2 days a week to relax? At this point, like, y'all, I know I got him. I reeled him in. I know him. I got him hooked at this point. Me, I said, yes, I have 2 days off every week or more, depending on what plans I have. To which he replied, well, if you ever want to go somewhere and eat, let me know. I'll take you. At this point, y'all, I am ecstatic. I'm like, check your girl out. Who ain't no baby? Okay. Who ain't no baby? So I said, Greg, I'm always ready to go somewhere to eat. We can go next week if you want to. He said, just let me know when you're available and we'll plan something. And I said, how about next Thursday or Friday? Greg says, either day works for me. Thursday would be great though. Me, Thursday it is. I'll let you pick a place. You seem more diversified than I am when it comes to food. Because he was telling me about all this stuff that he was cooking and he liked to eat and all this other good stuff while I was doing his massage. He said, okay, sounds good. I'll run the menu by you first. I don't want to take you somewhere that you won't try the food. Y'all. He's talking to me nice at this point. Okay? Because your girl like to eat. Girl got to eat, okay? I said, cool, thanks. He said, no worries. What town so I can narrow it down some? So I told him where I wanted us to go eat. He ended up finding a nice little Cuban restaurant downtown in that city, okay? So I said, sounds yummy. Thank you. How does 2 p.m. sound for our date? He said, you want to meet Thursday at 2? Or is that what time you would like to be at the restaurant? Y'all, I love when a man is detailed and get clarification. Do you hear me? He wanted to make sure. Y'all, listen. Okay. I said, we can meet at 2 p.m. He said, okay, sounds good. You want me to come pick you up? And I was like, I'll meet you at your place and we can go together. Because y'all don't play that people come to my house. I don't be telling people where I stay. I don't know people like that. So he said, sounds good. So he texted me a couple days before our date. He was like, how's your week been? No, he said, hope your week has been going well. We're still good for tomorrow. Ooh! I said, good morning. Yes, we are. He said, nice. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. Okay, so this wasn't a couple. This is the day before we were supposed to go out. So I texted him not too long before we were supposed to leave because his house wasn't very far from my, maybe like 20 minutes away. He wasn't very far from my house. So I texted him. I say, on my way. And this is what stuff start to get a little, like what? Wait a minute. Hold up. Y'all know, like, who that is? Hold up. Warren G. One of them. And I said, on my way. He said, okay, I'm at the Heritage Bank. Someone's car broke down. Do you want to take a road trip? And I'm thinking, man, like, what? Somebody, I was like, I texted him. I said, someone who? Road trip. He said, I don't know them. I stopped at the ATM and they're broke down at the bank. I'm at the house right now. It's a lady and her kid. The tow truck will get here within an hour. They live in Waynesville. So at this point, I'm just like, this sounds a little weird. So I messaged my friend. I'm like, hey, I need you to be on standby in case I need you to come get me. Okay? So I was like, okay, cool, whatever. I had already took the time out for the day anyway. So I pull up to his house and he got the lady and the girl in his truck. I thought, well, you know, that was awfully nice of him to help out these strangers. But the lady ended up getting a tow or whatever, and we went on to our date. And he was telling me about, on our way to the restaurant, he was telling me about how he was raised, like to never leave, like especially a woman stranded on the side of the road or anything, because you never know when you're going to need help. He's like, I bought 4 new tires for a complete stranger one time. And I was like, dang, this man is awfully generous. I'm going to get all his bag. But anyway, I was like, dang, this man is awfully generous. But that was very sweet of him, for him to be raised like that, not to leave anybody stranded. But just by listening to him talk on the way to and even during his massage, y'all, I could tell this is a man. He was retired from the military. He had a lot of money and he had a lot of time, and he was bored. He had nothing to do with his time. Well, he did do some extracurricular activities like fishing and stuff like that, but he didn't have anything to do with his time. So I wanted to make sure that we had, you know, a good time. He had a good experience with me while we were out. So we got to the restaurant or whatever. And well, prior to us getting to the restaurant, when we were about maybe 40 minutes away, he called the restaurant and he ordered, I don't know if y'all know what this is. It is a Cuban dish, because we went to a Cuban restaurant. It's called paella. But you have to order it 40 minutes before you get there, because they prepare it, just prepare the order. It takes a little while, okay? So at this point, I'm just smitten. He calling ahead to get this dish prepared for me to eat today. So yeah, I thought that was nice. We got there. He was like, what you want to eat? He was like, we can just order a bunch of appetizers and you can pick whatever you want to eat. I'm just like, sir, you know the way to my heart is through my stomach, sir. Yes. I love when a man cater to me and talk to me and let me know I can have whatever I want. You hear me? And he did. He ordered almost every appetizer on the menu. And we just sat there and ate. And I ate what I wanted to eat. He ate what he wanted to eat. And we got the paella. Y'all, the paella was good. That was my first time ever eating group. If y'all ain't never had paella, y'all need to try it. But he even took, like, it was this little fried mashed potato ball or something. I tried it and I didn't like it. So he was like, I'll take it. So I done ate off this thing. He done took it off my plate and he started eating it. But we sitting there conversing. And another thing that I noticed while we were eating is that he was trying to tell me a joke and I was listening to him, but white people got a different kind of humor. Like, it took me a minute to catch on to what he was saying. Okay, like I was a little bit lost, but then after a few seconds I was like, ha. Like, it was just awkward for a few seconds there because I didn't catch the joke. White people got a different kind of humor. But anyway, I enjoyed the date. He opened and closed the door every time I got in and out of the car when we went into and exited the restaurant. So when we got done eating, he was like, where you want to go next? I was like, let's go get some ice cream. Y'all love Cold Stone ice cream. So he's like, well, that's where we finna go. So we went to Cold Stone and we got some ice cream. I actually have some footage here for you guys to see of him coming to my side of the car to open the door. But first, if you're still watching this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button.
If they didn't clear that intersection, I don't know if turning right would be the most prudent thing to try to head down 16, or if we should just push down the outer corner a little bit. What do you think?
Probably go down here.
Shortest light in history. Bastards. It literally just turned green. You got 3 cars out.
So yeah, we had ice cream at Cold Stone. Y'all know my face was so, I don't know why the camera made my face look that greasy. It was not really. that greasy in real life. And I know I looked that mean in one of those snaps, but I was just trying to hurry up and get the video before he got around to the other side of my of the car to open my door. But anyway, he went and sat and ate ice cream. We talked. He was like, "You want to go over here and to this wine place?" My friend told me that it's a really good place to get wine. So we go over there after we finish our ice cream, and we go look at all the different wines they got. Mind you, I have never been in like a store that's sold only like just wine from like all over the world. And he was like, "Do you see anything that you want?" So I was like, "Yes, actually I do." I ain't say it like that, but I picked out two different wines. I ain't look at the price or nothing. They just look interesting, so I just picked them up. I think all our stuff together was like, it was maybe a couple $100 for the wine that we got. So we got the wine, and then we got in the car. We went back home. We listened to some different. He had an interesting choice of music, but some of the stuff I actually like. So, you know, we talked a little bit and conversed on the way back home. We stopped by. He was like, "You want to stop anywhere?" I was like, I don't know. I said, maybe we can stop by TJ Maxx. I don't know why I said TJ Maxx. He was like, okay. He was like, we can go anywhere you want to. If you want to go to, we're in Georgia. He was like, if you want to go to North Carolina right now, we'll take a road trip to North Carolina. And I'm thinking in my head, sir, I got to go to work tomorrow. So, we ain't going to no North Carolina today. Okay, I will be back at my home tonight. So I was like, no, we can just stop by TJ Maxx because it was convenient on the way home. And I needed to pick up some lashes. That's what I went to TJ Maxx for, some lashes. I think this might be where I dropped the ball, y'all. Like, it's either the point where we was talking and he told a joke and, like, I didn't catch it because y'all have a different, white people have a different kind of humor. But, or either because I went to TJ Maxx and, you know, I just picked up some lashes and, of course, he paid for it. But, he was really nice, but after that, y'all, we didn't have another date after that. But I will tell y'all this, I really did enjoy that man company and him telling me that I could have whatever I want. I enjoyed him being very chivalrous to me. That was a great first date, my first time experience dating a white guy, y'all. I just knew. Like, after he sent me that text message making sure that we went somewhere that I wanted to go, he asked me what I wanted to eat. He wanted to make sure he had the time right. He told me we can go wherever I wanted to go. I should have told him, let's go to Neiman Marcus. Let's go there, sir, since you got so much money. If I knew then what I know now, now that I'm a lot further along in my leveling up journey and I know how to get fit and finesse, we definitely would have been going somewhere else. But, you know, in hindsight, I really did have a good time, but I should have asked for more than I did ask for at the time. But that is my experience dating a white guy for the first time. I really enjoyed myself. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button. If you would like to join my private Facebook group, I will leave the link below. And also, if you would like to get access to my GSD-free grocery diet and my meal options, I will leave the link to that below as well. And until next time, you guys be blessed, get fit, and go finesse. Peace.
Mm-hmm.